All right, let's talk through this one. So we've got the big boys on the line, the open mail. Well, we're looking at the sky there. I think the cameraman's had a couple at the bar. All right, in lane 1 we have Victoria. Now, I think you'll find you've got an ex-Olympian, a silver medalist at the Beijing Olympic Games in the Australian 4 in James Marburg and that crew. And they look pretty good, mate. They've been tracking well at Ocean Thunder, and I think they're performing well. Ready to pounce. Queensland, we have the Currumbin Huskarls, as you said, silver medalist at the Aussies last year, and full of talent and big boys too. New South Wales, we've got the Palm Beach crew, swept by Peter Spence. Good lads they are too, been performing well all year. Now, all the way from Western Australia, we've got Northcott, and once again, they produce them over there in the west. They've got a few golds in the cabinet over at Northcott. Now, we move on to South Australia. We've got the Mac Dogs. John O'Hersey, I believe, he's a bit of a wine connoisseur there in 2-seat. Hopefully he hasn't had sampled too many this morning. And we move on to...
Too many coffees.
And we move on to Tasmania, and that once again is Burnie. So a very strong club down there in Tasmania, Burnie.
Well, again, we're on the line. We're waiting for the starter. The Czech starter's got the flag up. It's in the starter's hands now. These are the big boys. I tell you what, if you ever do a start of a race and you want to get people angry, just give these guys a bad start and see how you go. And they hold up and they will not 1 inch. If you're 1 inch out in front, you can see these boats with a bow out in front. A Czech starter will say you're going out too far. But the sweeps will be looking at all the other crews going, hey, that guy's out too far, bring him back. And there's arguments left, right and centre. It makes it for entertainment.
Now, in what looks... Well, right. We're going to cross over to Az, and then we'll come back and crack on. Over to Az on the beach.
Thank you very much. Yes, we're down here just behind the starter, as you can see at the moment. We've got the starter and also an assistant just rised above on some scuff, just making sure that everything's all good. They're centralised in the middle, and what they're doing is just making sure it's an even start. Now, I can tell you what, there is tension down here at the moment, New South Wales and Queensland. You can definitely feel it in the air. There's only a couple of points splitting them. This is the last remaining race before we have a bit of a break. Then we build into the relay. But as you can see, left to right, we've got Victoria. Oh, that'll be 10. Scotty Tunnehill's there with them. Then next to them, Queensland, Matty Wildman. As they're off, and as you're focusing on alleys 1 and 2 at the moment, Queensland with the best start. Palm Beach going a bit sideways. We'll throw it back to you.
Now through the surf now, we can see what's going on. Victoria away.
And Queensland there on the right of camera. And they're big boys, and they've just dealt with that shore break easily.
Yep, we're just losing a bit of the vision. Now we're back on track. Victorians have got out. Most of the crews are running out there now. The only crew that looks as though they're a little bit down at the moment is New South Wales. Wow, what happened to New South Wales? They got a bit done there. The rest of them through West Australia out there. So they're all in the line. South Australia a little bit behind. And then we got Tassie. Tassie are in there as well. They're actually ahead of the South Australians, Drew. So that's a good thing happening.
Yeah, mate. I think Palm Beach from New South Wales copped a bit of water on the nose going out there, and that slowed them up. But you can see they're probably at 2 or 3 boat lengths behind Queensland, who look very strong through the water. Now, to give these athletes some credit, they to put it in perspective, I guess these guys probably do 10 to 12 hard sessions of training a week, which includes ergs, boat time, weight sessions in the gym, and so you can really put them in an elite class in terms of athletes in Australia.
Oh, look, mate, and what they get out of, we talk about footballers and we talk about all these things. At the end of the day, all they want is 1 gold medal. They want to win a gold medal here, and then they want to win a gold medal at the Aussies, and that's what it's all about. And that the gold medals are probably worth about, I don't know, $10 or something like that, pretty gold. But they're a lasting memory. They're a lasting memory.
All right.
All right?
Frankie, I don't know where you do your shopping, mate.
I'm not Aldi, that's for sure.
All right,
yeah,
they've turned the can
cans,
here.
Mate.
Okay, very good. Now, that's a tidy turn from Queensland, who look like they're an ounce in front.
Oh, no,
Northcott, actually, in WA, on the right.
I reckon the Vicks are in it, mate.
You can throw a blanket over the field.
Yeah, they're all in it.
Palmy really rode their way back into that. Now, you can see a bit of water coming. Now, Palmy, you got the nose down there, and they'll make the most of that. That's very nicely done. They'll get a bit of a kick, as is Queensland. Now, they're going to fall off the back of this. You see the angle of the boat change. It becomes
West Australia
very heavy.
Where are the Vicks? There are the Vicks. The Vicks are in it too.
Over the left-hand side of the screen. Victoria look good there.
Oh, this is coming home now. This is going to be a race in for probably Queensland is still in front. Here we go. Here we go.
Queensland have got a kick there.
Here we go.
And they'll row down that.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're falling off the back.
Here come
But
the
I think
Vicks.
Victoria
Here
might
come the
have it.
Vicks.
Here we go.
It's
Oh,
a
a bit
big
of water
swell, there's a
coming.
big
Bit
swell.
of water coming. Up the rate there, boys. Kick that.
Here we go.
Oh, we-
Here we go.
Bit of trouble on the line, perhaps coming.
Oh, look at the Vicks. The Vicks are on one.
Out on the left. And New South Wales, they're throwing.
Oh,
And
look at this,
look
Vicks.
at Northcote from WA. I think they're a nose in front. Oh, here we go. It is
West
Northcote from
Australia.
WA.
WA.
We'll see what happens
Oh,
when Victoria
oh,
crosses
look
the
at
line.
this.
Oh,
Oh, what an
fantastic
absolute
racing.
ripper.
WA have got to
Oh,
buy a nose.
dear, oh me.
And
Wow.
Victoria fast finishing there. That was fantastic
Oh,
racing.
What do they say about the old fat lady? What is that one?
Exactly, Frankie. And
All
that's surf
right.
boats, and that's why we love
Oh,
it.
mate. What a finish. West Australia.
Four
Well
boats
done.
on the same wave.
Oh, couldn't be better.
Western Australia in dead water, but they got there in the end.
And how good were the skills of the sweeps. That's
No.
what makes an A crew so good. And we're still...
Fantastic work. Fantastic
Oh,
work,
mate,
boys.
mate. Well, we've got to look forward to the relay now, Drew. It's all going to
Absolutely.
happen.
It hasn't finished yet.
And we'll explain a little bit about the relay to our viewers, mate.
Well, I think they do a leg each, don't they?
They do a leg each.
And winner takes all.
No, you got the boats on the line, and they start off with one crew, and they come to the line. They run around a hole, run back, tag the sweep, and the next crew goes. So the boat, they all use individual boats, so there's no clash. In the old days, you used to have to turn around the same boat, a bit of hairy and fiery, but these days it's pretty well organised. But the relay is worth a lot more points. So even though New South Wales have dominated, they did have that fourth, and it could put the results, you never know in this sport. West Australia, I don't know, they've been getting a lot of seconds, but that first will help them immensely.
Absolutely, Frank, and that's a big boost of confidence for the WA boys going into the ASRL Open tomorrow morning.
They're water, but big Fremantle doctor type water, isn't it?
I think we're in
out
New
there?
South Wales, mate.
Yeah, but I know, but it's their sort of water, mate. You know, they call it a big sou'wester.
If we
over
can
there.
just reflect back on that finish,
Oh.
well, you've got four boats on the same wave there, but they're all at different stages. WA were out in front and they were caught in dead water, and it's very heavy, and they've got to push the boat over the line. Now we had, as we got the replay coming, you can see Victoria closest to screen there, have got a real run on. Oh, and the bowman's running up the boat there to try and get a bit of weight up the front.
Wow,
Oh, wow, that's very
isn't
close.
that? Look
Mate,
at
that's
that.
what it is all about. That is
Yes.
fantastic racing.
But you notice the bowman, this is what we call,
Ah.
they've come aft, and then the sweep tells them, see the bow up in the air, the sweep's trying to get that bow down so they get a run on. And he's trying to get that bowman to get right up to get that nose down. You can see the crew next to him, they're away. Now we're going to cross over to Aaron, who's on the beach with someone there. Go, Aaron.
There were four boats, as you've just seen on the replays. It's extremely tight. We are just waiting for official word from Tamara Brown, Peter Ventura and Mick Lang, all getting together with the course judges. It's tight racing. We'll throw it back to you, mate. Hello.
Coming up to the relay, probably take a little bit of time. You see people fixing up their foot chocks and all that. And that's another thing, Drew, that we've got in the boat. People don't realise, they think in river boats you have these rolling seats. Well, the famous wedgie that we do is a useful tool when we're rowing surf boats, isn't it, Drew?
Yeah, that's right, Frank. So there's a fixed seat in the surf boats, and it's these days it's a fiberglass seat, and it's very smooth for those at home who aren't familiar with the structure of a surf boat. And basically, the women and men who partake pull a bit of a wedge, and you wet the seat and you slide on it. And in what might seem a very bizarre thing to do, that's how it's done.
Yeah,
mate.
as you can see in the
It's very
background,
it's
there's all
very
just
bizarre, but
got
I
to
tell you
make sure
what,
our
mate.
cameraman doesn't get whacked behind the boat. That's what it's all about here at Surf Boat Rowing. As you can see behind me, there's just a bit of a tight finish. Just give me 3 seconds and we'll go up just to get a confirmed result. And we can confirm Western Australia took out that one. Congratulations to them. Western Australia won. Victoria, Scott Tannehill with the Torquay crew in second place. New South Wales got that crucial third spot with Queensland in fourth. That is crucial for New South Wales going into the relay. We'll have some confirmed results shortly. Guys, it's back to you.